Tonight, we ask Israeli scholar Rabbi Aden Frankel and renowned American activist Noam Chomsky, when will the Palestinians simply go away and die quietly? Gentlemen, thank you for joining us.
Hello.
Rabbi, if I may start with you. UN Security Council Resolution 242 clearly states the Palestinians should withdraw from the occupied territories and Israel's sovereign rights should be respected.
I think you mean the other way around. Israel should withdraw.
Exactly, you concur.
I don't concur, I'm correcting you.
Right, well, do you think the Palestinians will ever leave on their own accord, or will the world have to force them to comply like it did with Saddam Hussein?
You mean Israel? Israel should leave on its own accord.
So you concur?
I don't concur, I don't agree. I think your question's ridiculous and outrageous.
If you don't mind answering it.
Israel will leave when it feels the security situation is acceptable for that to happen. When the Palestinians hand over all their rockets, guns, all their wire, ball bearings, electrical tape, rocks, and anything else that can be used to make bombs. In the meantime, Israel has the right to defend itself like any other nation.
But surely not to permanently occupy a foreign territory.
As I said.
I'm sorry, it's been rhetorical. Mr. Chomsky, what do you think is Israel's real aim? Right? I see.
I can't hear him. Couldn't hear a word.
Really? Perfectly fine here. Possibly even a little too loud. If we could adjust the volume so we can hear him adequately. He said Israel never intends to leave, but carry on expanding into what it thinks is its rightful historic land.
He's wrong. Israel's put several peace plans and an extensive list of kosher foods before the Palestinians. They rejected all of them. Their only interest is in destroying the state of Israel and eating contemptible food.
Mr. Chomsky, any comment? Thank you.
He's still speaking.
Sorry, Mr. Chomsky, continue. Right. Yes.
I still can't hear him, have no sound whatsoever.
You can hear me?
Yes.
Well, I can hear him, we can hear him, everyone can hear him. He said that what you said is a big lie which Israel keeps repeating, I believe.
You believe?
I believe he has a point. Rabbi, isn't it true the Palestinians continue their illegal occupation because they feel they can get away with it as a strategic asset of the US?
Again, you're mixing up the Palestinians with Israel. You think it's funny, some kind of joke?
No.
No. And Israel, as I said, has always been working to find an acceptable solution. And a Moses figure who can execute the plan.
I thought the solution was clear. The Palestinians leave.
Israel leaves. Israel.
Exactly. Israel should leave.
You said the Palestinians.
It's their land. Israel should leave.
Again, you mix everything up.
Well, if the US wanted it, wouldn't Israel start leaving tomorrow, like the Indonesians did in East Timor in '99?
No, Israel has a right as a sovereign state.
And the Palestinians have no rights. Mr. Chomsky, if the world can make Israel end its occupation and the needless death and suffering of the Palestinians, doesn't it have a responsibility to do so? Isn't that the mantra we see in the Holocaust museums around the world? With knowledge comes responsibility.
He's not even talking. Look at him.
He is. He said, I'm totally, absolutely correct. Rabbi, isn't it a sad irony that the Jews, after all their human rights abuses at the hands of the Nazis, can go on and commit similar human rights abuses against the Palestinians?
You cannot compare Israel's action to the Nazis. Israel's actions are purely defensive, protecting state security and the integrity of their food. It's their right, nothing more.
Mr. Chomsky. Right. He said that's another big lie. The Gaza Strip and West Bank have been turned into open-air prisons, and Israel is violating the Palestinians' basic human rights and Geneva Conventions.
You're just making up what he's saying. Look at him.
Not at all. It's just a technical hitch. Well, isn't it true Israel has become similar to the Nazi monsters the world condemned in the Nuremberg trials?
Your question is an anti-Semitic abomination. It fails to recognize the right of Israel to protect itself.
And it's based on a UN report backed up by the Red Cross and World Court rulings. That's all we have time for. Rabbi Frankenstein and Mr. Chomsky, thank you.